Welcome back. The Canadian Jack Azzez and their companion, the Canadian Azz Hatz, are back with more nonsense. The Canadian Azz Hatz is just a Canadian jackass in disguise.
We see the Tucker Carlson inviting Danielle Smith starting to pander to the far right.
For Danielle Smith to bring the mouthpiece of the MAGA conservative far right to Edmonton Centre.
Today, they are upset that the Canadian lioness is advocating for lioness rights to protect and raise their cubs.
For children who identify as transgender, I want you to also know that these policies are being implemented in order to protect the choices you have regarding altering your physical body until after you've grown mature enough to make such choices safely and with a full understanding of what that means for the rest of your life. These policies include a prohibition on gender reassignment surgeries for minors aged 17 and under.
They claim that the cubs can make life-changing decisions without the permission of the lions and lioness.
For minors aged 16 and 17 who wish to start hormone therapies for gender reassignment purposes, this will be permitted with parental, physician, and psychologist approval and consent.
However, it is the right of parents to protect their cubs.
I am also confident that parents love their kids and they want to know what's going on with their kids. Doesn't matter what perspective they come from. They want to make sure that they're walking the journey with their child every step of the way. And anyone who's trying to put roadblocks in that child-parent relationship, they've got to, I don't think they have public support.
Let's listen.
Starting to pander to the far right and targeting directly the lives of trans people. Worse yet, these are policies that directly attack children.
They resort to labeling and weaponizing words to attack their opponent, but their arguments lack substance.
With conservative leadership, continue to demean young people and attack them in order to distract, divide from the issues that are truly facing those provinces.
These elected officials, whom I affectionately refer to as Jack Azzez and Azz Hatz, were chosen to represent the will of the people.
To Mr. Poilievre, will you stand with Canadians, their charter rights and their freedoms in protecting the rights and medical access of children? He's yet to comment on these. These are a question that Canadians deserve to know. They're questions that parents deserve to know.
However, it seems they are going against it. While they base their decisions on their own opinions and emotions, I prefer to rely on trusted data from Angus Reid. According to their survey, 63% of Canadians oppose allowing their child to begin hormone therapy at the age of 16 or under, with 42% strongly opposing and 21% opposing. On the other hand, only 21% support it, with 15% in support and 6% strongly supporting. The remaining 16% are not sure or can't say, but in my personal experience, those who support this would never hesitate to express their opinion. People who claim to be unsure simply don't want to be ridiculed. But hey, that's just my opinion. So, if we consider this data as the will of the people, what the hell are these jackasses and asshats doing by going against it? They probably know, but they don't care. It's all about their personal gain. These jackasses and asshats are going against the will of the people. Their strategy involves using sympathy and victimhood to their advantage. They aim to gain sympathy while simultaneously portraying someone else as the antagonist. These individuals excel at weaponizing words,
Saying the horrific to the far right and targeting directly the lives of trans people. Their policies that directly attack children equals death. And what that outcomes are tragic. Policies that punch down, continue to demean young people and attack them. To Mr. Poilievre, will you stand with Canadians, children and trans kids being attacked against conservative premiers who, as we speak, are attacking children rights?
often using extreme labels to make their opponents appear evil.
Try to incite violence against politicians of any stripe, trying to summon evil forces from the United States.
This increases political violence against everyone who runs for office in this country.
Spewing hate speech about LGBTQ people, trying to bring the kind of division that they have in the United States.
Their primary objective is to divert attention away from themselves, as they are aware that scrutiny would reveal their true motivations: personal gain over the interests of the people.